Hi everyone, and welcome to the Aries Moon Girl channel. The time has come for another live super chat to go through some of the requests that you guys have had in terms of Sun, Moon, Rising combinations. First of all, I want to say happy birthday to one of the most loyal subscribers of this channel, Ron. Happy birthday. I know today is your birthday. I hope you have an amazing day. I'll try to dedicate one of the Sun Moon Rising combinations to you today. And for anyone else that's joining, just write your combination in the chat. Tell me what you would like to see. What's your Sun Moon Rising combination? Just trying to move so the light goes out of the back picture. I hope this is better, guys. Yeah. So just write me down your Sun, Moon, Rising combination and I'll go through it. I also have a few requests. I have a lot of requests actually coming from the previous video, so I can go through that. But if anyone wants to have their own personal combination read, please write it in the chat and I'll go through that. So let me start. Let me start with Ron, I think. And if I have it correctly, Ron's combination is Aries Sun, then it's Virgo Moon and Libra Rising. I hope I don't get this wrong. So I'm going to do this first combination of Aries Sun, Virgo Moon, Libra Rising. Okay, so Aries Sun, we all know Aries, the bold child, fearless, passionate sign of the zodiac. Aries is a very, what you see is what you get type of a sign. They are very driven also and determined. They put their focus onto something and they achieve that. They are also childlike in the sense that they think they deserve certain things in life. They don't fear so many things. They just go for what they want, you know, like that, almost that type of hi Kate, I'll do your combination afterwards. Yes, so almost that type of fearless, childlike naivety that gives you a certain sense of power. So Aries Sun has a lot of energy when it wants something, and they go head through things. They are very loyal. They are very much natural, and they are very much, their goal in life is to win at things, to put their focus onto something and to achieve that something that they put their focus on. They can be very direct, sometimes a bit too brush, or they can lose interest, or they can lose patience, or, you know, like they can be too intense at times, or too that natural fire in them, and that hyper focus on something can be contagious almost. So usually that's why Aries are successful in life, because that their energy is almost so contagious. Okay. Then we go on to the rising. The rising, it's in the opposite side. It's in Libra. And Libra rising, okay, actually, Libra is also a cardinal sign, like Aries is a cardinal sign. Libra also is a go-getter, but in a different type of way. Libra is a air sign, so not fire. Libra goes about stuff in a more diplomatic way. Libra goes about achieving what they want through being very eloquent, through the exchange with the others, through knowing how to treat the others, and through knowing how to maintain that relationship. So Aries is very much about the self-concept and developing yourself. Libra is very much about the concept of you and me, and developing that relationship between you and me, and that balance between the two. So when your rising is there as an Aries, this kind of softens up your image, while at the same time it makes you even more cardinal. So as I said, another type of go-getter. So someone with this combination comes across very diplomatic in a way, but very, very directed and very, very well knowing what they want, but with knowing better the boundaries that Aries sometimes doesn't know, with knowing better how to exchange, how to have a healthy exchange in the relationship, and through knowing better how to convince the others through the Libra diplomacy. So Libra can also make you it can make you very pleasant. It's Venusian energy, so having a rising there can make you either pleasant looking or pleasant when people are interacting with you. So it can make people feel well around you, and or Aries gives that naturalness, while Libra gives that not sophistication, but it gives, like, like it packages things way better. So it's a very good combination for someone that could be very successful in business, very driven in their goals, very well at very, very elaborate at convincing others, very very powerful in what they want to achieve, because cardinal is the going after things. So that's the rising. Then if we look at the moon in this case is actually in Virgo. So a different type of energy. Virgo is a mutable sign, and Virgo is a sign that is part of the air signs. Hi, Lisa. I'll do Taurus, Sun, Sagittarius, Rising, Aquarius, Moon. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, so Virgo is as I was talking in my last stream where I had Virgo Sun and Virgo Moon, Virgo is very methodical about achieving things. I was giving the example of, because it's my opposite sign, so I'm Pisces, and Virgo is the opposite sign. I get it very well through the through this opposite, actually. So Pisces looks at it as chaos, as it's all one, it's one blurred picture, while Virgo looks at it, okay, this is what's going on. I'll try to systematically arrange it or tackle it one by one, or improve this, improve that, improve this other piece in order to make it fit. So Virgos are perfectionists because they see details. This is why people call them perfectionists, because they try to, okay, how can I systemize this chaos, or how can I slowly improve certain parts of it? Virgos also strive to help others through doing this. Like, for Virgos, it's very important a job well done, an advice well given. I don't know, just cleaning your house really thoroughly, or like making a very correct analysis or assumption, or all of this. So that methodical way of going about things, and through this impacting people in a positive way, this is what Virgo is all about. And when you put it on the moon, it becomes even more intense, because the moon is what we need to feel secure. So when you have it on your moon, when you have this, you actually need a certain system, a certain methodical way of going about these things to feel safe. You need to have little things that go well in your life in order to feel that your whole life is going well. Sorry guys, I will get the delivery in a moment, so I will have to open the door. But yeah, so when you have Virgo there, with the combination of Sun in Aries and Libra rising, I think you would have a very driven, strategic, methodical person that knows exactly how to sell themselves, knows exactly how to come across, knows exactly how to work on things. Also, Aries works hard, Virgos work hard. So I would say that this person definitely works on their goals. So they don't get credit for nothing. They put in the effort, and from that effort is when they get the results. So I would say sometimes Aries wants to do things a lot more impulsively, but then Libra softens that image up, so it doesn't come across as impulsive as Aries means it. The one thing which might be a contradiction here is that Virgo would like to go about things more methodical. Virgo would like to see it piece by piece, do it thoroughly and nicely. Oh yeah, guys, if you're coming in, please thumbs up this video so more people can see it as well. And yeah, and write me in the comments if you like to see your own video combination, your own sun and moon rising combination. Okay, going back to it, I would see this as someone that sometimes their actions get the better of themselves, and then they kind of need to retreat and pull back the pieces and analyze it better and put in a plan to work at their strategy. And they would sometimes feel almost annoyed with their own Aries side that goes after things in a way, because their Virgo moon would need a bit more, okay, no, we needed to think this better, no, we needed to do this better. Also, all these free energies I would call thanks so much for the likes, guys. I would call perfectionistic. So someone that has Aries, someone that has Virgo, and even Libra is someone that strives to be perfect in what they do, or strives to do things really, really well. So yeah, this is the combination of someone that can be very strong in business, very strong in achieving whatever they want, very methodical in how they go about it, but also very courageous and very good at selling it to other people. So I see it overall as a very successful combination for a person. The only disadvantage might be this polarity between Virgo and Aries. Okay, so this was the reading for Ron, because today was his birthday. Happy birthday, Ron, again. And I'll go on to the next ones. I'll do Kate and then Lisa. And if anyone else wants the sun moon rising combination, write me down in the chat. I'll try to do first the ones from the chat, and if we have more time, then I'll try to do some separate ones also from the requests that that I've got. Okay, so we have Sun Taurus, Moon Gemini, Libra rising. So Sun in Taurus, Moon in Gemini, and rising in Libra. Okay. So I had one of these combinations before with talking about Sun in Taurus and Libra rising, and I have to talk about this. So we have, I don't know if I didn't do the Moon in Gemini as well, Kate. I think I have this video. I think I have this video up. Anyways, I'll go through it. Sun in Taurus is ruled by Venus. Venus, but it's a sign of Earth. It's a fixed sign, so it needs things to be stable in a way. It needs things to build up slowly. It needs things to be sustainable. It needs things to be to actually be I don't know, grounded into value. So value is very important for Taurus. Then you have the Libra rising, also ruled by Venus. But here you have more, I was talking about Libra before, is the exchange of connection with the others. Libra is also very much about beauty. It's also very much about harmony. It's about harmonizing with the others. It's also very much about style. And actually having a harmonious environment around you, having harmonious relationships, just putting the right things on, talking in a very pleasant manner, having just the right type of balance with Libra between. So balance is beauty in the case of Libra. But also Taurus, Venus just works on people in a way that someone that has Taurus sun and Libra rising they must have a sense of fashion. And it in that sense of fashion, I don't mean something over the top. I just mean like just knowing what to put on, the right type of stuff, exactly right, like comfortable, good materials, good fabric, anything that makes you feel good, anything that doesn't come across as too much or too little, everything that's just right, and just and just harmonizing all together. So Taurus Sun and Libra rising a person like this must love harmony and must love creating a beautiful environment around them, must love having quality things around them, possessing quality things, must love interacting with others in a way that's pleasant and harmonious. And here is where Gemini moon also comes in. Gemini moon is then mobile energy, and it's air. Gemini likes to hear facts, hear information, and likes to work on that and kind of talk to people about different things and different pieces of information and put it all together, communicate, get it out. Gemini moon is also very well at adapting to and reading a room. What do they need to talk about, what comes across as funny. What Gemini energy is very funny usually, and that's because they are so able to read the room right away. They are so able to read everyone around them and actually come across as very in tune with other people, very funny, very humorous, very likable. So definitely a person that has all this combination comes across as very likable and very pleasant to be around, very well dressed, very very soft energy also in a way. Although Taurus is one of the signs that's a bit more stronger and fixed, so sometimes can have a bit of stubbornness. That Libra rising and Gemini, so the air influences, makes you seem a lot more adaptable to people, and you know exactly how to talk to them rightly, and you know exactly like what's the right measure to come across and impact the conversation and all of this. Definitely I would say that one of the things that's very good about this type of personality is that you can know what's valuable, and then through the fact that you have the two air signs, you can communicate this and influence people around you and be a trendsetter. I don't know, maybe in the beauty segment and all of this, because you have that capacity to understand what's beautiful, what's valuable, what's comfortable, and then you have the capacity to also communicate to the people around you in a way that's very pleasant and convincing and harmonizing, and at the same time interesting, because Gemini is an interesting sign. So I don't know exactly what you do, Kate. I don't know what's your field of work. I would say that one of the things that is probably very important to you is your environment, your personal style, but also your relationships with the people around you, and how good you are at communicating that. Okay, Lisa, I have been waiting for this for a while. You have also. So your combination: Taurus Sun, Sagittarius rising, Aquarius moon. Good. So Taurus Sun. I was just talking about Taurus. Taurus is a sign that's very well grounded in reality. It's very well. Taurus is the type, and this I should have mentioned in the previous sign as well. Taurus is the type of sign that goes for no BS in the end. In general, people don't say this about it because they come a lot across as nice, likable, and oh no, you're saying you're depressed. We all have had a hard year, so I think we all get a bonus for that. So we're coming out of it. We're doing our best, and and I think, let me get into your reading. We can draw some learnings about what's important for you. So Taurus, it's a type of no BS type of sign. And I didn't say this in the previous combination, but here when I see it with Aquarius and Sagittarius, I want to emphasize this because people see Taurus, and Taurus comes across as being very it's Venus still, so it doesn't bother people. It doesn't come across as too loud or too, but it's very fixed in the energy. So a lot of times Taurus is very much, they know what they want, they know what they value, they know their ways, and that fixed energy sometimes might have it hard in life through the fact that they need to adapt to things. So mobile signs adapt by bending, by going around things, while fixed signs, and especially Taurus, because it's Earth, Taurus is just there. Taurus needs to stand its ground. Taurus needs to, like, whether Taurus needs to like withstand anything that's coming their way and kind of have their feet planted into the ground and manage to create a cozy environment around them, manage to create beauty around it, and manage to create things of value, and manage to find their, to find their purpose in life. Then if you're talking about Aquarius moon, Aquarius is also a fixed sign, but it's air. An Aquarius moon, I have a whole video on Aquarius moon. Aquarius is one of the signs that comes across, people don't usually understand that it's a fixed sign also, because especially in the moon, it can make you very open to perceive a lot of energies. Aquarius is anyways a visionary that downloads a lot of information and then transforms it. I'll come back in a second, guys. I have the door. Yeah, just a second, guys. I have something being delivered. I'll go one more time to open it, and then I'll continue the reading because I don't want to get it interrupted. But yeah, I was left at Aquarius moon just so that we all can talk about it. If you guys, in the meantime, if anyone else is here, give a thumbs up. If you have a combination that you would like to see tonight, write it. No, I had some grocery shopping because yeah, it came late, and yeah, I have some grocery shopping arriving now. So, it's already very late here. I'm in London and it's 10 p.m. Where are you guys at? What part of are you in the US, or what part of the world are you coming from? London. Hi, Jody. Such a lovely day today. Everyone was in the park. It was insane. It was the US, Michigan. Huh? How is it there? How's the weather like? Okay, going to open the door and then I'll come back. What do I need to do? Okay. Okay, guys, back. I'm back. How are you guys? Okay, so Lisa, let's pick it up. We were at Aquarius moon. Yeah, so I was saying that Aquarius is an air sign. That's the last signs of the zodiac are about a bigger purpose in this world, if I can say this. So Aquarius kind of is the visionary because Aquarius picks up information and then sees a vision for a lot of things that many people don't see as clear. And because Aquarius is a fixed sign, Aquarius has a very fixed way of how they want to go about things. Aquarius has a very fixed image of how they want to achieve things in life. And with Aquarius being on the moon, basically that person is very in tune to a lot of influences, so it might be overwhelming at times. This happens with Pisces moon, but it's happens with Aquarius moon as well. So it picks up a lot of information, and Aquarius moon is also very humanitarian. Aquarius moon wants to have a bigger purpose in this life. Aquarius moon wants to influence people. I'm just thinking, I don't know, of Princess Diana or someone like that. John Lennon, like, and I have that song Imagine as a at the beginning of the Aquarius moon video, because Aquarius moon is a visionary, wants to use their power for good, wants to use what they pick up for good. And to be honest, when your moon is in a sign that's all about the bigger picture, Aquarius moon kind of needs to find a purpose in the world, because if they don't, they will feel somehow, yeah, that they are not achieving what they could achieve. Taurus is one of the signs that's at the beginning of the zodiac. So with Taurus being in the sun being in Taurus, and Aquarius being on the moon, I would say that this person has two very different sides of the personality. One is more practical and grounded in reality and grounded in concrete value, but then the inner wishes, the inner self needs to actually achieve bigger things. Both of the signs actually are very strong. Both of the signs are very humanitarian as well. So both of the signs want to offer something in different ways. With an Aquarius moon and Taurus sun, I would say that you need to let me get into the rising as well. So the rising is in Sagittarius. Even more interesting, Sagittarius is also a visionary. Sagittarius is a fire sign, a mobile sign this time. Sagittarius is all about gaining wisdom. Aquarius is also about wisdom in different senses, in different ways. But Sagittarius is so much about finding your own way in life, experiencing a lot of things, understanding a lot of things about the world, and also helping others. Sagittarius has that Jupiter expansive energy. So when you have Sagittarius on your rising, you might be very expansive. And with Taurus, like Venusian, you might come across as a very, very giving, very open person, and that Aquarius moon might make you also very perceptive of certain things. So you come across as an open energy, as a giving energy. You come across as maybe a healer. You come across as someone that's just very, very open for people. So Sagittarius is a very open energy. Aquarius is a very open energy. The danger here is that, hi everyone, if you come in, a thumbs up, please. And then you can write your sun, moon, rising combinations. I'm just going through them one by one. I would say that both Sagittarius and Aquarius are a lot more free-spirited, bigger picture influences, while Taurus needs a lot more grounded things in life. So you might go more with your Taurus side, but if you're ignoring how you feel on the inside, if you're ignoring that call for understanding more, that call for achieving more, that call for doing more for a larger group of people, you are kind of suppressing a big side of you. And I'm saying this because this is why and I'll give you an example just because you told me your situation. A lot of my life, I'm a Pisces sun, Pisces rising, and a lot of my life I lived in that Pisces shadow until I discovered my Aries moon. And then I kind of understood myself. I understood that no, I'm not that frail, um, adaptable individual only. I have this strong moon in me, the Aries moon, which I need to let out. And the moon is that part that we need to respect. The moon is that side of us that we need to follow. The moon is what we need to feed ourselves, what we need to nourish ourselves. So if you have an Aquarius moon, your Taurus sun might be grounded more in reality, and ignore that Aquarius moon, you will be unhappy. Of course, if you're only following a very spiritual path and you're not connected to reality, to with your feet on the ground, with valuable things in life, this is where you could also be unsatisfied. But please understand, and this is for everyone on here, when I'm talking about sun moon rising combinations, if you're feeling that you're not very happy, the first place to look at is, are you respecting your moon? Are you respecting your inner self? Are you, if you're telling me you have a moon in Aquarius, like this, you need to have a bigger goal. You need to influence people. You need to help larger group of people. You need to, I don't know, maybe lead a charity. You need to do things for larger groups of people, and you need to be able to make an impact in the world. Otherwise, you will always feel out of balance with it. I'm stuck in my moon, to be honest. Okay, so in that case, you need to also find a way to make this more concrete, to bring your feet on the ground, to use that Taurus power to make it stable and to make it valuable in this life and to make money out of it. Also, but I would say the moon is what we need to respect in order to respect our inner self. The sun kind of automatically is what we need to achieve in life. And somehow I've met very few people that weren't aware of their sun or weren't respecting their sun at all. I had this for a time. Once I discovered my moon side, I fell into this, going in too much into my moon, and then I was losing some of my most valuable traits that come with my sun. So this can also come, because the sun is our ego in life, like in a positive way as well, is what we shine onto the world. So suppressing that, then the world doesn't see our light anymore. So we cannot suppress our sun, but we cannot disrespect our subconscious or disrespect our inner self, which is the moon. So I would say that one thing you need to do is to keep your feet firm in the ground. But with Sagittarius and Aquarius, you need to do things for larger group of people. I don't know if you're doing something at the moment with this. I think that will bring you great satisfaction. You can still keep your values, your Taurus values that are more grounded into concrete reality, and and just respecting your boundaries as well, because Taurus is the one thing that gives you boundaries, and both Aquarius and Sagittarius are boundaryless. So you need to use those boundaries that Taurus gives you in order to protect yourself from people taking on too much, but you need to use that energy to give. And Aquarius and Sagittarius will give you a very constructive way of doing this, and giving in ways that you don't even imagine worked. Or it can be writing, it can be leading groups of people. I don't know, I said the thing with the charity, but it could be anything, like philosophy. You could be a university professor. There's many fields and areas where you can impact large group of people. But but I would say that definitely, if you're telling me you have these issues and you want to heal yourself, the one way you heal yourself is through helping others, while at the same time you keep your boundaries, you keep your stable boundaries, and you keep that Taurus integrity and keep it protecting you. But you gain your power back through giving. You gain your power back through influencing others. You gain your power back through sharing your story. And usually, if you have been through hardship in life or things that are hard or so, it's all meant for a reason. When we have been through hardship in life, is because we are meant to share that story. Is because we're meant to help others that are going through the same. And someone that has this specific combination that you're having, Lisa, I would say definitely you need to have an impact on larger group of people. Okay, let me pick one more. We're not gonna stay extremely long tonight, but 7th house, Taurus Sun. A lot of Taurus guys today here. 4th house, Pisces Moon, Scorpio Rising. Oh, okay. How many Taurus? Another Taurus Sun. Hi, all the Tauruses. It's close to your birthday, so I'm wishing everyone a happy birthday in advance also. But yeah, let's do this. So Taurus Sun in the 4th house, Pisces in the 7th house. Okay. I don't know if to go through the houses in case this is interesting for someone else with this combination as well. I'll just mention it briefly. So Taurus Sun, we talked about Taurus a lot tonight, guys. I keep on mentioning Taurus is Venus. So everything we know about valuable things in life, everything we know about comfort, everything we know about knowing your worth. I know many Tauruses will tell me, oh no, but I don't feel so confident. I've never felt so confident. It is in you, guys. You know what value is. You know what's valuable, and through that, you know how you want to arrange your life to be valuable and have the right things in it. So never underestimate this. Never underestimate that superpower of a Taurus to actually know what's beauty, to actually know what's comfort, to actually know what's value. And never underestimate also the more artistic side of a Taurus. So Taurus is also very much, I'm saying this because we're talking about the Taurus with Pisces moon. So here I'm going to go into the Pisces moon as well. But Taurus is very much in tune with arts, with beauty, with fashion, with home design, but also with music, with voice. Adele is a Taurus. Music and everything that has to do with music is also in that area of Taurus, because Taurus leads rules the throat area, so music or very nice voices and all of this. And then I'm talking about Pisces moon. Pisces moon, I call it the grandiose moon. I always give the example of Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson, Prince, and a lot of other very grandiose personalities that have achieved a lot in this life of being Pisces moon. Because as for Aquarius moon, this Pisces moon tunes in. This time it tunes in, it feels the emotions of others. Pisces moon is in tune with the emotions of others, with what others feel, and then it translates that into art. So Pisces moon can be overwhelming. I know this. You can get lost into adapting too much with others. You can get lost into the emotions of others too much. You can get lost into that energy of others. But at the same time, you can just collect that energy and create something beautiful. And if you have Taurus Sun, which is creative beauty, with Neptune on steroids on your moon in Pisces, just achieving the world, you kind of need to, everything that you're tuning in and catching up on, you need to use it to create something beautiful. This combination needs to create beauty. And you're telling me your Taurus is in the 7th house and your Pisces moon is in the 4th house. A 7th house Taurus is a bit more having that Libra influence. So a 7th house Taurus can also focus more on the relationship to the other. So you can be even more in tune with others, even more in tune of on the balance between you and the other. So it can be overwhelming at times because you you can become a bit of a people's pleaser with this combination, because Taurus loves harmony, but Pisces feels for everyone, and Pisces feels everything, and Pisces has this warm, tender, sweet nature that's also very much in tune with picking up stuff from other people. So this is where it can get a bit a bit much, and you can get to want to please others. The one way you can please others the most, I'm telling you, with this combination, is actually to not try to please individual people, but to create something of beauty that then has an influence in the world. With the Scorpio rising, Scorpio, another water sign, but this time is fixed sign. Scorpio rising is kind of putting a bit of a mask on. Scorpio rising is, okay, I'm gonna have this shield. Scorpio rising seem a bit intense, or sometimes seem a bit reserved. You can love or hate a Scorpio rising. They usually are very pleasant because water tunes in to other people as well. So another influence of tuning in to people's emotions. So you must feel a lot also. But the Scorpio rising is kind of your poker face. So it's like, okay, you're not gonna see through it, and also through having Scorpio rising, it makes you a bit tougher. Not that Taurus is not tough, but it makes you like, okay, I can go through things, I can achieve things, I can withstand time, I can do something with myself. And at the same time, it can create strong feelings in others. Scorpios are either loved or hated, or are, like, it can create an intense passion for you, or it can create, like, people can become obsessed with you, because if you think of Venus, Neptune, and then Pluto, you can attract people that are actually obsessed with you, or like that need to live on your energy. So with your tendency to be a people's pleaser, you can also get lost in trying to give to others, or please others, or so it has a bit of that codependency tendency, this combination, on the worse of sides. On the better side is, I said, one thing is that you can create beautiful things. The second is that you can be so empathic and understand others. Pisces moon understands others, helps others. Scorpio understands others, helps others. So you can be really a good empath that can, through that Taurus strongness, actually, then you can actually be there for them and help them. You might come across, you say, I'm come across as a doormat. I'm the definition. I think you might come across more like a people's pleaser than you actually are in real life. So I think you have very strong opinions about certain things and how you want things to be, but you just don't like the disagreement, and you just like to tune into people, and you just like to be in tune with them. So yeah, my advice for this combination is that it's it's tough to feel so much. It's tough to feel the water, but you have the earth there supporting you. So use that earth to plant your feet in the ground. Use the Pisces to create. Use the Pisces to tune in to what you want to create. You must have a passion that has to do with beauty or music or something like that. You must, because Taurus and Pisces is about beauty. So I don't know, flowers, fashion, music, creating your own house ornaments, anything that has to do with that. You can use that as a I'm Robin Williams combo with Taurus instead of Cancer. But yeah, with Taurus instead of Cancer, it's a big difference. With Taurus instead of Cancer, it's a lot more powerful. Taurus is very, very strong and very, very well planted in reality. Taurus is not, you cannot blow into their direction and push them down. They are very much grounded into their reality. They are grounded into what life has to bring for all of us. So anytime you get lost into your Pisces moon, then you need to just tune in to anything that has to do with the more material things, really, like with making your environment beautiful, with taking care of your body, nurturing yourself, with even making money, to be honest. Anything that has to do with concrete will take you a bit out of that getting lost in the moon, because I know the Pisces energy is very powerful and it gets you lost. And when you don't feel strong, go a bit towards your sun. Also, your Scorpio rising is very strong. Scorpio is strong. Scorpio is strong, and it achieves a lot of things through that strongness and firmness. So you have two very fixed signs that can help you push through that Pisces sensitivity, which is actually not a disadvantage. It's actually a blessing. But I know many Pisces moons come to me and say, "Oh no, it's a curse," but it's actually a blessing. You just need to transform that into gold. You just need to transform everything that you feel into art, into something for art. Neptune is art. So whatever you can produce with your hands, with your imagination, with that inner beautiful power, whatever you can produce and do, this will help you release some of those energies that are coming your way through the Pisces moon, if it makes sense. Okay, good, guys. Let me take one final one. Okay. The final one tonight. I have okay, Andre, can you give me an advice about what career I should aim? I have a stellium in the 10th house. Sun, Venus, chart ruler, Mercury, and Saturn. What are your Sun, Moon, Rising combination? I'm trying to find. I don't find it, Andre. Can you write me again your Sun, Moon, Rising combination? I'm getting lost in the chat. Thanks so much, guys. Thumbs up if you can. Cancer Sun, Capricorn Moon, Libra Rising, and you have the stellium in the 10th house. Sun, Venus, chart ruler, Mercury, and Saturn in Cancer. So you have Mercury, Saturn, Venus, Moon in Cancer, Capricorn Moon. So, okay. Cancer Sun, Capricorn Moon, Libra Rising. Okay. Cancer. Cancer is the first water sign. It's the cardinal sign. And it focuses very much on security. Because every water sign deals with emotion, but they deal with it in very different ways. A cardinal Pisces is all over emotion that's running from side to side. Oh, I'm running almost out of battery, guys. So Pisces is dissipated emotion. Scorpio is contained emotion. And Cancer kind of is the first one that has to deal with emotion face on. So that's why you can get mood swings. You can get, you can get things going up and down. And you can actually use that emotional intelligence to your advantage. A lot of Cancers are very good businessmen, very good, because they use the emotional intelligence for very practical cardinal goals in achieving things in their life. And because Cancer values stability, Cancer values providing for the ones that are close to them, Cancer values security for the ones that are close to them, they usually